I'm going to show you how to make custom player animations. Let's begin. Open your browser and navigate to the Prism Launcher homepage. Click the Download button and choose to download the installer. Follow the instructions in the installer to set up Prism Launcher. Launch Prism Launcher from the Start menu. Go through the first time configuration and set your language, RAM amount, and theme. Log into Prism Launcher with your Microsoft account. Click the Add Instance button. In the window, select the Fabric Mod Loader and save the instance. Click the Edit button to open the settings for your new instance. Select the tab on the left named Mods. Click the Download Mods button on the right. Select and download the following mods: the Fabric API, Sodium, Iris Shaders, Cloth Config, Mod Menu, Entity Model Features, and Entity Texture Features. Confirm that the mods you have selected match this list in order to avoid any problems. Wait for the mods to install. Launch the instance, and once Minecraft has loaded, click on the Mods button in the main menu. Open the configuration for Entity Model Features. On this screen, select the option labeled Models. Here, scroll through the list until you find the player model. Select it and click on Export Model as .gem file. Wait until it has successfully completed. In the Prism Launcher, click on the button named Folder. There open the folder called .minecraft, then EMF, and then copy the exported player model. Paste it at the path shown on screen. Alright, now that everything is set up correctly, it's time to actually make a custom animation. Download and then install Blockbench from the official site. Wait for the setup file to automatically finish the installation. Launch Blockbench and select your preferred controls, your language, and a nice theme. Go to the top bar and select File, then select Plugins, and then in the browser, select and download the CEM Template Loader. Open the player.gem file you had copied in Blockbench. Once it is open, delete the default texture on the bottom left panel in order to avoid future errors. Before we move forward, it's time to learn about the animation code syntax before actually writing any code. Let's go. This is the general form of an animation statement. Let's break it down into its parts. Part_name, represents the part of the model this code is trying to modify. The letter V represents the vector the code will move the part in, such as rotation, size, or position. The letter A is the axis of movement, such as the x-axis, the y-axis, or the z-axis. Finally, the value represents the actual amount the code will move the part according to the given conditions. For example, this code changes the position of the left leg along the y-axis by 10 units. Alright, for this tutorial, we are going to write some code to change the rotation of the player's hand on the z-axis. Open the animation editor on the bottom and then select any part on the player's model in the outliner on the right. We first write the code in a standard syntax without any names. Check the debugger at the bottom for any errors. Type the side of the hand, followed by referencing the hand itself. Type in RZ to rotate on the z-axis. In the Values field, type in Terad to convert the value from degrees to radians. Replicate the same process 3 times, making sure to get both hands and both sleeves. When writing large amounts of code, copy-pasting is your best friend. Just make sure no 2 lines of code refer to the same part and same axis. Put a comma at the end of each line if it is followed by another line, in order to avoid errors. Use the model editor to determine exactly how many degrees of rotation you want. In this case, we will take 125 degrees as a base. Reselect the part in which you have typed the code and then fill in the correct value. Be sure to change the sign for opposite parts. When done, your code should look like what is shown here. It shouldn't put up any errors. You can press the play button at the bottom right of the screen to test your animation. When you're ready, go to File in the top bar, then Export your model as a .gem file and overwrite the previous file. Open Notepad and type in the details about your pack in a similar format. Pack_format represents the version of the game your pack was designed for. Here, 22 corresponds to Minecraft 1.20.4. Supported formats represents the range of versions your pack is supported on. Here, 8 to 22 represents 1.18.2 to the latest release. Finally, give your pack a description. Go to File, Save As, and then save the file as pack.mcmeta with type all files in the same folder as your pack. Compress everything here to a.zip and then rename it to your liking. In Prism Launcher, Click on Edit, then Resource Packs, and then Add. Then select the file you just compressed. Close the menu and then launch the game. In Minecraft, select Options, then Resource Packs, and then load the pack that you just made. Please note that the animation you just made only applies to the normal player model, not the slim one, so be sure to switch to a normal skin before trying it out. And we're done. I hope this tutorial helped you learn something new, and as always, please comment if you have any questions.